Tango,
Romeo,
India,
Papa,
Lima,
Echo,
Bravo,
Triple B.
Welcome to the show.
Bourbon, Belts, Blockbusters. You are listening to the Triple B podcast. Let's fucking go.
Ryan, we're back.
Oh, scared me. I thought there was something over my shoulder.
You know, it is coming around. You know, fall's going to be here before you know it.
I know, spooky season.
So,
I can feel your loins tingling.
the loins are definitely tingling. I got Ghostface. I got Ghostface everywhere. I might be Ghostface obsessed.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe
Just
a smidgen.
Just a little bit.
Just a smudge.
But that's all right.
Just a kersmudgeon.
Just the curse-midgeon. We got a cash in today.
We do.
It was your cash in.
'Twas.
And I definitely think you should check it out on our socials.
Absolutely. Check
You
it
can find
out.
it on Instagram or TikToks.
It is there.
Or YouTube. It was a fun one. And it was inspired by our
Queen.
queen,
Our new queen.
Chelsea Green, our fellow 12.
Yeah. She is a fellow 12. Our Canadian goddess.
That's what CG stands for.
Bro, it totally could. I didn't even realize that. That was an accident, but take it if you want it, Chelsea.
He won't coin it. He just wants a little shout out.
We love us some Chelsea Green, and it was about damn time
It really was.
that she won the WWE Women's Championship.
I love how quickly you ordered the hat post-match.
Yeah, it was like,
Like,
as
it
I watched her pulling the championship off, I was already Googling
like, I ordered the hat.
WWEshop.com. I've been eyeballing the hat for a little while now, but now I was like, I have to do this.
You gotta do it.
So,
Anyways, cash in.
we're doing a little something we have never done before. Okay.
I like firsts. Maybe.
And almost dropped it. And what that is a non-alcoholic bourbon.
Oh. Okay.
I just thought, my wife is not a drinker. And so we're always doing mocktails, and I'm creating things for her. And, just always looking for different things. And last weekend, whilst watching the SummerSlams, I introduced you to the pickled bloody beer.
Yes, you did.
Zing Zang has a nice pickle Bloody Mary mix. It's delightful. Got a light non-alcoholic beer. Mix them together, and it's wonderful.
It really was.
Right? So I thought I'd follow that up with this non-alcoholic bourbon. I have seen them all over the place on like social media and stuff, and I was just curious about how it might taste. Okay? So no idea how this is going to go. This could be absolutely atrocious. No clue. We're going to find out, though. This says, so it's Free Spirits, says the spirit of bourbon, non-alcoholic. It says infused with Rebel, our blend of vitamins B3, B6, and B12.
This is healthy.
I know.
We got vitamins.
This says with fine flavor notes of American white oak and yellow dent corn. Drink like you mean it.
It even got some nutritional facts on the back.
It
That's
sure
how
does.
you know it's different.
1.5 ounces of this, 20 calories. Not bad. Not bad at all. 2 grams of added sugars, 5 total carbohydrates. There's those vitamins it talked about. Yeah, not a super nutritional thing, but,
I mean, bourbon ain't... I think bourbon packs a lot of calories, so... Here we go.
We're going to find out how it is. Okay?
All right, backwards pour. I like it.
We
got
are
the color.
going to go to about there on this one. And for reasons. Don't you worry. I almost licked it, but I don't want to taste it before you.
It's a good call. I was like, why didn't you just lick it? I was thinking that.
I'm rubbing it in as moisturizer.
There you go.
There you go. Still center it.
Still there.
Can't get in the way of our Canadian goddess. All right. So, again, it's non-alcoholic bourbon. I am interested in, because it does say on there to like blend it with your normal bourbon cocktails.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. I don't know how this is meant. I don't know if this is at all meant to just be sipped on
regularly. Yeah.
No idea. We're going to find out though. Because this is what we do.
We're experimenting.
We
I like
do it so you don't have to. Cheers,
man. Hey, there's still a little tiny burn in there.
There is a little burn.
It kind of tingle like.
But that is like, it's like water.
Yeah,
but it's like flavored water. Mm-hmm. It's definitely like doesn't have the, I don't even know the thickness or the texture of it. I know that might seem weird because it's all liquid, but the texture of this is definitely way different.
It definitely,
it's sour on the tongue, like really up front, very sour.
Kind of like sour and sweet at the same time, like, or maybe the sweet just kind of follows that. And then you get a tiny tingle at the back of your throat.
Yeah, that tingle's still there. There's definitely like the post-bourbon burn.
But very, very light.
Very light, very light, yes.
It's a good kind of imitation of a sip of bourbon. Just very on the light scale of it all.
And I think most of that comes like at the midway point and after.
Yeah.
I think the up front is very like, what the hell is this? That's when I first took the sip. I was like, oh my God. And then I swallowed it and I was like, wait. You know that gif or that meme of that gal where
she's like and then
that's kind of where I was.
That's a perfect.
You know, I was at first I was like, oh, this isn't. Wait a second, because now the aftertaste, once it's settled, is actually kind of really good.
Yeah. But if you sip it again, it's you go through the same.
Yeah. There's no like. It's not like with a bourbon where the first sip you could be like, whoa, what the hell, and then after you're sipping on it, you're like, okay, this actually it's mellowed. There's no mellow.
Yeah, it goes right back into it.
It's just weird to be expecting bourbon.
Yeah.
And then to drink this. Mm-hmm. And even though I knew it wasn't actually bourbon, I still. Just the whole ambiance of what we do. I think that's partially what's throwing me off too.
Yeah. You know, I'll give it a 5. Right down the middle because it still takes you through the bourbon ride.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think that you can nail that.
Detour.
Yeah.
It takes you on the ride. It's just the detour of our usual ride.
Yeah, it just goes around.
They're putting a roundabout in on our normal way, and so we're detouring around it right now.
It doesn't taste bad in any way. Like if you're a bourbon, like it doesn't taste bad. It's just different. Like it's hard to get out of your head.
I feel like it's weird. I feel like this should be like a weed drink. Mm-hmm. But it isn't, if that makes sense. I don't know if you've ever really drank any of the weed drinks.
I haven't.
I've only a few times, but that is more like similar to like the feel, like the mouth feel of it, kind of the taste. But then it's not, there's not like the kind of skunkiness of the marijuana flavor, right? Man, I'm having a hard time like pinpointing. I
can tell you what though, this will be like fun in a cocktail.
Yeah, I think
or a mocktail.
Yeah, mocktail. Yeah,
because you're gonna get that flavor of the bourbon without the alcohol.
I think I'm gonna go like 4.5.
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
The flavor's not bad,
not at all.
But I could not begin to pinpoint any notes of anything.
I don't think I can really sip on this and not kind of react to it.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
I agree. That's why I'm gonna finish this. and I came prepared. We got Bluff Spirits.
All right.
Reserve. Don't worry. I'm not letting you down today, Timmy.
Dude, but I do appreciate what it does.
I do. I definitely, I will be interested in the cocktail.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I feel like that's more what these types of, like, the alcohol-free spirits are geared for, is to be able to have a guilt-free cocktail, not sip it on the rocks.
Yeah.
They're not, I don't know that anyone's really, now this is also the very first alcohol-free bourbon I've ever tried. They do make others.
Okay.
There are other, like, brands, like multiple other brands. There were, I think, 2 other brands at Total Wine that I saw. I just grabbed this one.
Does a non-alcoholic bourbon still carry the liquor tax on it?
I don't know.
It
probably does, because it's there is an ABV.
Oh, gotcha.
Just like in non-alcoholic beer, so it's a 0.5% alcohol by volume.
Gotcha.
So it's like not enough. Like, you could drink that entire bottle. Like, you could chug it and pour.
Yeah.
I would be willing to bet you're not gonna feel a damn thing.
I think if you're
So,
like, this is no way to promote alcoholism, but if you were, like, I think an alcoholic would enjoy sipping on this to get something.
maybe,
A recovering alcoholic.
or at the very minimum, a cocktail with it.
For sure.
And we're gonna find that out next week.
Yeah.
But
When
the
in doubt.
smell of it's pretty solid.
No, it is. And like I said, after you get past that initial,
It's that sour part up front that really just throws me off. If it tastes like I'm like drinking juice, and then the aftertaste, I'm like, that's not juice, and it just throws me off. It's like juice being drank out of a brand new cowboy boot.
Yeah, definitely not bad. I'm sticking with my 5. I appreciate what it does.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
I think we've had bourbons possibly that we've rated lower than that. Or at least close to it.
Yeah, very close
and
to
there's
it.
just, that's why I had to go 4.5, because I'm like, I can't rate this higher than one of the bourbon, and any bourbon, even no matter how much we disliked the bourbon.
That's a good call.
So that's why I went down to the 4.5.
Yeah.
Like I said, the flavor's not bad once you get past the that's what I'm talking about.
What you're
so
talking.
before it doesn't have any, like, actual thing on the bottom here. I'll tell you what it does read. This was on all of Bluff Springs bottles. It says, it's no secret that Kentucky's famous limestone filtered water produces some of the very best whiskey in the U.S. Bluff Springs Reserve is no exception. Handcrafted and carefully nurtured over time to develop a deep, rich flavor with a satisfying finish. Our reserve is the result of craftsmanship and an unwavering commitment to quality ingredients aged to perfection. So that's on all of them. Mm-hmm. This is what was on the actual, like the tag at Total Wine. This says
he came prepared.
Yes. Bluff Springs Reserve 5-year offers a sweet corn, vanilla aroma balanced with rich oak, woody undertones. The initial oak punch quickly mellows into a smooth, slightly sweet corn finish. Perfect for sipping on the rocks or for an old-fashioned. International Spirits Competition Silver Medal. It says rich, caramel, dried fruit, spice, long.
Sounds
So
good.
that's that.
I like it. I like when they put the blurbs on at Total Wine.
Me too.
Me
too.
It gets me prepared for it.
This is the one where
I will say the color was spot on with bourbon.
yeah,
and
it
the-
really
and
was. the NA one.
The NA.
It's also the first time we've ever had a double cash in.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right. Well. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Again.
Is the flavor to you like very faint?
Yeah.
Like super faint?
Yeah. The flavor's really. Like I'm getting it more in the after.
Yeah.
It's coming around more in the after. I could definitely tell the whole, like, the oaky punch up front, though. It's definitely woody.
It is a weird, like...
And I definitely feel like I can definitely sense the corn finish as well.
I get just...
But it's different.
I just get a, like... a burn on the tip of my tongue. It's kind of enveloping the mouth, not really below. You kind of feel it at the back of the throat. It's such a faint flavor.
Yeah, the flavor is really...
But you're spot on. There's just a thickness to a bourbon.
Yeah,
Like
right?
you can taste... Like that was
you
drinking
can like there's a
water.
viscosity to this.
Yes, there is.
Which makes sense too, because like I mean, I don't know if you've ever paid attention to like wine when they swirl it.
Oh yeah.
The reason they swirl it is to look at it. They call it the legs, right? It's the viscosity of the wine and it running down the bottle and the speed of which it does it and then falls fully back into the cup. And I'm looking around like I can still see drips coming down the side. So it's definitely thicker.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No.
It's not bad. I'm gonna go like 6.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 6.5 on
I'm going with a 6. That was my gut, and it's just maybe it'll come throughout the flavor. Maybe the two are just kind of coincide, but it's just there's not much flavor.
Yeah, there's not.
Me.
Yeah, no, I agree with you fully. It's definitely not one of the better bourbons we've had for sure.
But I'm enjoying the burn it's giving though. I don't know. It's just all over the tongue.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm double cash in. Double disappointment.
Hey, but
not really disappointment.
It's not disappointing. It's fun. This is fun. There's always a mistake.
This is the point of what we're doing. They all can't be winners. And if they were all winners, then we would never enjoy them all.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's just fun. Like you could buy $150 bottle, totally hate it. You can buy $20 bottle, completely love it. It's just the fun of the game.
Speaking of which, the free spirits was $29.99 ticket price, and then the Bluff Springs Reserve was $39.99 ticket price. They had a Bluff Springs single barrel, single batch, small batch is what small batch. It was $31.99.
Okay.
But this was the last bottle of this one, so I was like, well, this gets bought.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it either.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be one that was easy sipper.
Yeah, easy sip and
so
make a cocktail out of it.
Yeah. Brosif.
We got Bourbon Talk.
We do. Hot Talk is back, baby.
Yes, we do.
We're back.
What better way? You get to Super Bowl, like post Super Bowl season, and we're on Hard Knocks.
I know. It's the first time Seattle has ever been on Hard Knocks. It's the first time Hard Knocks is ever covering the defending Super Bowl champ as well. So a lot of firsts there. And dude, that first episode dropped on Tuesday. The next episode will come this Tuesday, and it's 5 episodes total throughout training camp in the preseason. Assuming that the last episode will probably come out the Tuesday, I believe it will end up being the Tuesday after roster cut down. So it'll be the Tuesday before. Because I think that means that's probably coming. No, because it's only 3 weeks of preseason. And do they do the last preseason game and then have a week before week 1? Or does it just start later and they go straight into week 1?
I think there's
like a
week, like a bye week.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's what I thought.
And that's when they do the roster cuts is during that bye week.
Yeah, but I think this year the roster cut down day is like...
Is it right after the preseason game?
Yeah, I read something about that a while back that they were making that change, that it's... Because I think it used to be like... You had to have them cut down by like that Tuesday at whatever day or whatever it was, but now it's like... I think it's like Monday or something. So like they did it like immediate. But anyways, regardless, I think that's what the 5th episode equates to, is coming out right after roster cuts and seeing who made the main roster and prepping for week 1. So,
have you watched Hard Knocks before?
I've never
This
watched
is
Hard
your
Knocks.
first one?
This is my first time watching Hard Knocks.
I've watched 1 season and I really enjoyed it. The Jets were on it.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun, I remember. And you kind of... It's a fun way to get like an inside look, obviously, to the team, but you like start finding your favorite player and like they're talking on it and stuff. And it's fun to watch their career either blossom or not, you know, kind of thing. So yeah.
It was really cool, I thought, to just see that glimpse, that behind the scenes. There was it's like the Seattle Seahawks themselves. They have a video group that through like the postseason and everything, or I think it was throughout the whole season. What is it called though? Dang it. Something of the sound or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know the name, but I know what
and so it's like a Hard Knocks style thing, and then like we watched every episode in our office last year leading up to the Super Bowl just to like rewatch and like because it rehashes, you know, a couple weeks at a time or whatever it is, and there's like 12 episodes or something culminating in
nice
parade, I think maybe, or maybe it was just Super Bowl win, but regardless, so it was like similar to that, but this is like obviously more in depth and more like a focus on specific things, and I don't know, it was just really cool to just kind of football's back, baby. Like it was just cool. And then like the 2 nights later we got the Hall of Fame game, which I mean, you know, it's preseason Panthers versus Cardinals, so like outside of the Panthers and Cardinals fandoms, who fucking cares? But at the same time, I probably watched half of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know who any of these fucking people are, you know, outside of Carson Beck and fucking Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and then Jeremiah Love, you know, like a few guys I obviously know, but then like once you get into out of the first quarter even, you're like, I don't know who any of these guys are, and I don't care who these guys are. Like, it's probably not really going to impact my life in any way, shape, or form. Even with one of the teams being an NFC West team. But it's just watching fucking NFL football again, man. I'm like,
it's back.
I'm back. I'm like giddy. I'm getting all whoo.
Exactly.
So, yeah, man. What'd you think of the first episode?
First episode I absolutely loved. I love how they kicked it off with the ring ceremony and just how cool that was, just coming from the ceiling, and
it was that was dope.
And I got chills.
I feel bad for Sam Darnold though, because I feel like that's gonna be a new meme or gif or some bullshit of him dropping the ring as soon as he opened it up. It's gonna be some fucking he fumbles that too. This type of shit that's gonna, like, come on, Hard Knocks, know your audience. Why are you even airing that? You should have deleted that footage immediately.
Especially if it's like
put it back in. We'll refilm it. We'll make sure that didn't happen. But knowing Sam Darnold, he was like, no, keep it in. That's hilarious. He doesn't give a shit. That's the best part about him. So,
but I think my biggest takeaway from the episode was Devin Witherspoon, like just the situation with his contract and how cool he was about it. Like maybe he was scared, but our general manager's like, hey, you need to go talk to him and say this wasn't from us.
Yeah.
But then, like, him just reiterating, I'm worried about the season, the contract will come. Yeah. Like, so totally selfless.
I loved how he said it, too, because he it was, but he also, like, straight up was like, a player like me doesn't come around all the time.
Exactly.
When you have a player like me, but he wasn't saying like me. He was just saying, like, there are certain players that can do certain things, alluding to that, like, he can do these things. Like, when you have a player like that, you pay him.
Yeah.
And he goes, but you know what? And then he went into what you were just saying, where then he goes into the selfless. He's like, I'm just focused on camp. I'm focused on this season and trying to play my best ball and, you know, help this team win. And I was like, that's fucking awesome, because you see all the time, we've seen it before with our team, contract holdouts or hold-ins, whichever one. And it just fucks up everything with your camaraderie, your chemistry, the timing of everything, the communication on the field, like all of it. It throws everything off.
Yeah.
And when you have Spoon, who is a absolutely vital piece to our team, to that defense, he's a Swiss Army knife. Emin Warrior's a Swiss Army knife. From the sounds of it, Bud Clark's a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you get Emin Warrior healthy, you pay Spoon, you get all three of those dudes on the field at the same time, Mike McDonald's going to be fucking jumping for joy.
Yeah.
Because of shit he's going to be able to do.
Yeah.
We're going to see fucking Leonard Williams dropping back into coverage and covering a fucking slot receiver or some shit. Because you're going to be fucking sending Spoon and Bud Clark to rush the quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be like, what the fuck's Big Cat doing running on fucking covering a wheel route? What are we doing? But it's gonna work. Yeah. That's a crazy thing. So yeah.
I really liked the camaraderie, like you just talked about. Like you could see it on the defense, you could see it on the offense and everything. I like the Cooper Cup taking like a coaching mentorship, and that was really cool to see.
That was cool.
Price, the running back, really stood out in that. I know it's
did.
like a lot of it you could tell people were just kind of like letting him run, but he's quick, man. And
well, I mean, when you're not in pads,
exactly.
The entire thing, and this is all the way down to the junior high level is it's like a tag off.
Yeah,
you go through the motions of like you would like form tackle, but then you just kind of brush off. You call it like T-Rex or dinosaur hands or something. You just tag off on the hip.
Yeah, so
you're not reaching out.
Yeah,
that's the thing is like people in walkthroughs like that, like with unpadded stuff, when you're in just like a thud tempo, people will like reach out and tag somebody and they'd be like, yep, they're down, I would have had them. But it's like, that's not practicing real. You reaching out like that, that's an arm tackle. You're probably getting fucking, you're probably getting cooked.
Yeah.
So they go through the motion, so they tag off on the hip like that and just kind of run through it. But the running back side of it is like you saw in that episode. I don't remember which running back it was, but one of them like went to the ground once they got pads on.
Yeah, and
then like the whistle plays over and everything. He gets back up and sprints another 20 yards because that's just what you're taught to do as a running back. Finish the play no matter what. Yeah. And so. Yeah, that's. But I mean, they're just the coaches talking, the players talking about Jarian Price.
Yeah,
is like, I mean, there's a moment where Mike McDonald, and he's the defensive coach, right? Yeah. He's like, nobody's been able to cover him today.
Yeah,
like, or not today. Nobody's been able to cover him yet.
Yeah,
right. It was like he's just fucking open, and he wasn't known as like a receiving running back in college. That was actually one of the things coming out of Notre Dame that was. Speculated like how's he going to be able to do this, especially replacing K9 in a sense, right?
So I just thought it was fun. It's a great way like to get right back into the football season and just have this season of Hard Knocks going on. It's so cool. I didn't think the Seahawks would ever be on the show. I know. So
I love to, and I think part of it too was always, to an extent at least, I don't know how long Hard Knocks has been a thing, but I feel like most of the time that it's been a thing was Pete Carroll was the coach. Mm-hmm. And I think like Pete Carroll turned it down a few times. Like he didn't want the distraction.
Yeah.
And I get that. Totally fine. Totally respectable. I love the way Mike McDonald embraced it.
Yeah. He was
just straight up like, yeah, it's going to be weird at first, but after a day or two, he's like, we're not even going to recognize it because we're just us. Like, we're us, we're going to be us, and we're going to do our thing.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like anything was distracted or taken away from on this. And another thing with Mike McDonald that I think really stuck out to me was when the whole fight broke out with D-Hall.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And Brady Russell. And that entire sideline interaction that he had with Brady Russell, I thought was really cool. Where he's just like, hey, man, I think he might have crossed the line. And he's like, oh, yeah. And he like not mad, like not yelling at him, not like coming down hard on him, just like, you know what I mean, dude? Like just kind of like as a bro, as just like a mentor bro. It was just like, I just feel like that I'm all for shit talking, but like that, I think you might have crossed the line, you might want to go talk to him or whatever. And then just the way they like worked through that, because that's not an easy conversation to have with anybody or to receive either from your coach. And it was just handled so fluidly that it was just, it like didn't, it was such a big thing that wasn't a thing. Yeah. It seemed like, and it just goes to show you like the amount of respect that McDonald has for his players and the love he has for his players, and then the reciprocation of that from them to him too. So
absolutely,
fuck yeah, it's awesome.
Hell yeah, man. Hawk Talk is back.
Hawk Talk.
That's going to bring us over to
belts.
ding, 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 ding. Ryan, what do you want to talk about?
I have the pleasure of talking about Monday Night Raw this week.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you do.
I sure does. I surely does. First thing I want to talk about here is LA Knight is my dude. The absolute fire he spit to Roman was pure fire. That's exactly what it was. That entire fucking promo was killer.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Unfortunately, I'm sure this is going to be another squash match for Roman when they do face off.
Yeah.
But at least it's looking like it's going to be one-on-one. Hopefully. Hopefully it's a true one-on-one. I know people would argue, the last time it was one-on-one. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Because the entire bloodline came out and helped Roman win. And hopefully the defeating of Seth Rollins will send Roman on a new championship reign where he doesn't use his family to win the matches, and he can prove himself as an actual singles competitor for once in his career.
And that's what it feels like. And I think even like I want LA Knight to win the championship. I also too do not think it's going to happen at Roman's expense.
No.
But I think LA Knight can get off this. He didn't use the bloodline anymore. Like I feel like it's going to be a one-on-one, no outside interference. Be kind of shocked if they do, and then it just ammos LA Knight up for another do-si-do with Roman down the road. But no, I agree with you. I think his promo was just, he tells no lies, dude.
I know, man.
And he just got so much energy. The crowd loves him, and it's just so much fun. He's finally going to get a shot for the title, and that's great to see. Would love for him to win it, though.
I know, man. Fuck. What a world we could potentially be living in possibly 2 months from now, where it could be fucking Kevin Owens and LA Knight are our fucking world champions. That would be so cool.
It's just
so cool.
It's just a
Chelsea Green, Kevin Owens, LA Knight.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's weird to think like when Roman has a title, it's almost like you know the outcome, whereas the other championship you don't know the outcome necessarily. And so it feels like if anyone wants a legitimate chance at a championship right now, it
has to be the
it has to be on
WWE
SmackDown or WWE. Yeah. So
yeah, I know. Next up, it's kind of a multi-talking point here. Javon Evans is special, dude.
I can't say it enough, man. He is so special.
But it's gotta stop coming at these other things happening at the expense of Javon Evans. Mm-hmm. What a lame ass return for Big Cass.
Yes.
That was absolute dog shit. The crowd did not give a fuck other than the fact that he did it as a heel to Javon Evans. Mm-hmm. And that just made the crowd angry, but not in like a good heat way. Yeah. That was like a Charlotte Flair returning and winning the Royal Rumble heat way.
Yeah.
Not the kind of heat you want. This was not... I don't know what they were thinking in the first place. Putting the video packages together, like trying to hype up Big Cass's return. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cared about him in his original run with WWE. The only thing about him that was entertaining was Enzo Amore.
Yeah.
Like, nobody gave a fuck about Big Cass. Nobody still gives a fuck about Big Cass. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Anyways. And then Gable and Penta versus the Judgment Day was a phenomenal match.
Yeah.
That's all one talking point.
Yeah.
Those are just little bullets I just needed to hit.
Yes.
I had too many things to discuss on Monday.
I mean, it's
a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
I felt like Raw definitely was fantastic, and all those you hit on spot on. Yeah. Javon is just proving like he is on like a 3-week stretch where he's just bawling out right now, and I mean, he always does in the ring, but I just feel like he's been really highlighted the last few weeks a lot. So I love that. I agree with you. The big cast is just, I think they missed the boat by not bringing him back with Enzo Amore, and just doing the tag team. I know there's, some murky waters with Enzo and everything, but the rumor was they were coming back together, and now it's not. So I'm not very excited about it. I watched him in AEW. Is he a big specimen who could go in the ring? He sure is. He doesn't have the character to make me care, though.
He has absolutely zero character qualities.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
It just fell so flat.
Yeah. And then the Penta Gable tag team. Yes.
That was
Loved
so
it.
good.
Loved it.
So good. It was a great match. It was awesome. I think we may have gotten the answer to this already. I feel like they talked about it on SmackDown last night, but I also was like, was that what it was? I'm not sure, so I just kept it. Ray discussing AAA with Roman Reigns to end the show.
So, yeah, there's a tournament for AAA superstars to compete in a tournament, and it's going to culminate at Raw that's taking place in Mexico City, and they get a title shot against Roman.
Oh, okay. See, I did not put that all together. Did they talk? They
didn't say that on Raw. I just saw it on social media.
Okay, you saw it on social media. Okay. I know they talked about AAA and Raw on SmackDown last night. But I was like, wait, was that what they were talking about, though? Was that the Ray and Roman thing?
They didn't reveal the tournament bracket or anything that I know of on SmackDown, but online they started posting it.
Like the actual bracket?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is the entirety just AAA, or is it like Penta in it?
Penta's
Dragon Lee is going to probably be in it?
Dragon Lee, and I want to say Ray Phoenix is in it. So it is a mixture.
Gotcha. Cool.
But there's going to be some banger matches. So
I'm sure. I mean, I think they announced. I'm assuming that this is what it is. Then they announced Penta versus
Laredo Kid.
Yeah, Laredo Kid. I think that's going to be fucking crazy.
It's going to be so good.
So that's cool. That's a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
That's a cool fucking use of AAA and promoting AAA and pushing those guys. Unfortunately, knowing WWE, it's probably going to be fucking El Grande Americano wins it.
Yeah.
And it's just Ludwig Kaiser against Roman Reigns. It's not actually going to be somebody like an actual AAA born and bred wrestler that gets the match, but how fucking cool would it be if it was?
I think it would be. And
Vikingo or something.
Like, to your point, though, it's good to get eyes on AAA, especially since that's under the WWE umbrella now. So
yeah, absolutely. And Taker's the head of creative.
Yeah. And he's cooking on that show. He's cooking on that show, man.
And my banger of the night.
Women's division?
You're goddamn right. It's the women's division. The man has come around. Becky Lynch returns.
And cooks.
And absolutely cooks on the fucking mic to the point where Netflix edited part of it out on the replay.
Yup.
You're not even the best women's champion to have slept with Dominic Mysterio. Oh my god, that was fucking fantastic. And then Stephanie Becker returns as well.
We're back,
Got
baby.
2 returns. Then we get Stephanie and Becky face to face. So Becky's going for the world championship, which is absolutely fuck yes. That is 100% what needs to happen.
Yep.
She's going to face Stephanie Vakir probably for the number 1 contendership for it.
Yep.
I love that idea of a match. Becky needs to win. Stephanie needs to lose. Yep. We've seen Stephanie play out.
They can still play their feud later down the road, but
Becky needs to be world champ one more time. What I would love, absolutely love, would somehow be for Becky and Seth to both become world champion and then once again be like their couple little, whether it's a face or heel duo, I don't care.
Yeah.
But be intertwined and involved on screen, behind the scenes, in matches, like all of it as the two world champs would be, what a fucking phenomenal way for them to just ride out the end of their career.
I would love that, dude.
That's so good.
It would be so good. Oh, I had the biggest smile. Like I hated the Sol Ruca versus Roxanne, and it just ended in no contest or DQ, and then I was just like, here we go. Like, this is just, Liv is a back burner, and then she got on the mic, and then Becky's music hit, and I was just...
But I liked it too, though, because it was like... Yes, Liv hadn't defended the championship since she won it at Mania.
Yeah.
But she kind of spins it in a way that you can believe, because nobody did step up to challenge her in that amount of time.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, there wasn't anybody that just came out and was like, I want a title match right now.
True.
Was, this is all kayfabe, believing it all and everything.
Believe in the kayfabe of it. Yes. I
right?
It's true.
I also don't believe, in any part of me does not believe, that Liv was just like, I don't want to defend the championship until SummerSlam.
No,
you know what I mean? So, like, there's definitely behind the scenes shit going on that we don't know about, but our job is to believe in the kayfabe.
Yeah.
That's our job.
Yeah.
So I believe in the kayfabe, and sometimes that's really fucking difficult to do. But in this case, I'm leaning towards that, because it does make it makes it be less critical for us.
Yes.
We can look at it more of, shit, nobody is stepping up to Liv, because she just is this conniving, just dirty player that will do whatever. She's like a fucking stray cat that's just gonna rip your fucking face off, kind of thing.
But I believe it from like if she said it, or it wouldn't even be if she said it. It's just like, you face her, you have to deal with Roxanne, with Raquel on the outside. Like, your chances are slim to none to coming out on top.
But that's the perfect way for her to play this, then, too, is her saying that... But she's
not going to say that.
Nobody's
if you believe it from that way,
exactly.
It does.
So her saying nobody's been, brave enough or bold enough, nobody has the guts to step up and face me, and we know that it's like people, that she has this outside interference that's always going to happen, but she's not going to actually say it, but she's saying this side of it. It just, to me, I'm like, that all kind of blends together well.
Yeah, you put
it makes it be like, shit, man. Because then the other thing too is, it's kind of crazy. You look at the women's divisions on both shows. The bigger name, heavier hitters, singles competitors are on SmackDown.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
You look at Raw and you're like, outside of the most recent people who have been in these feuds, really, who else is there?
True. Yeah, they need to replenish Raw, honestly, but then they did with Becky and Steph.
And so her saying that also, you're like, well, fuck, she kind of has a point, because, like, who the fuck would it be? Everyone else is mid-card. Even Bayley's, like, been mid-card for a long time.
Yeah.
And so it's like, fuck, this is kind of...
Yeah.
Liv's kind of cooking right now. She kind of, and it just gave her that moment to be able to say she's going to be the longest running champion of all time. And then Becky's music hits, and I was like, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so fucking happy when Becky's music hit, because I loved Becky, heel Becky. But face Becky with the same attitude is almost better. It's not just me saying it. Everybody's saying it.
What a way to turn it.
I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
This is great.
One phrase that, as a heel, everyone was booing.
Mm-hmm.
but loving at the same time. But then just flips
In
it into a
second,
face. Just
the
in a
crowd
second.
goes crazy.
It was
Yeah.
such a solid moment. I absolutely loved it.
Dope. It was
I
great.
absolutely loved
Now
it.
this is some women's division storytelling going on here that I am full 100% on board with.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So good.
Now you get to talk about SmackDown.
You know,
Because I want to keep in mind, as we're talking about SmackDown, assuming you don't have a choice but to talk about some of it, what we were just saying about the women's division rosters. Now proceed.
proceed.
I set it up for them to just let us fully down. Go for it.
All right, well then I'll just kick it off with that. It was point number 2, but women's division on SmackDown. How did they do that to Chelsea Green?
Just all of it in general, outside of one shining moment.
What was that shining moment? Just her celebration?
No, I'm just saying the women's division.
Oh,
in general. Because
yes.
almost everything in the women's division was terrible.
Ugh.
Is that all one point that you have?
Yeah, it's just one point. I just want to talk on how do you treat Chelsea that way?
Oh my god.
She takes the pin.
I was fucking pissed.
She takes
Lindsay was like, Ryan, it's just wrestling.
No.
I was like, no, it's fucking not.
This is the Canadian goddess.
This is the Canadian goddess. This is your WWE champion, and you have her take the fucking L. Why are we protecting Tiffany so much?
Why?
I love Tiffany Stratton too, but like, why could she, being the IC champion, the one that fucking JC Jane, right? JC Jane,
Jane.
JC Jane is like gunning for. Why is she not the one that takes the fucking pinfall here?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. You have Chelsea win the WWE Championship, the biggest fucking thing in her career, and the first thing she does in it is take a fucking L.
And then you follow up with Nia Jax.
Yeah. My fucking lord.
So, while, yes, you're building a lineup to face Chelsea Green.
Yeah, but the issue is they're probably going to have Nia Jax fucking win.
I swear to God.
And then
dude,
we're going to get Nia Jax for Rhea Ripley.
I swear to God, if that's the case. Like, I just... No.
It's Sammy. It's Sammy all over again.
Yeah.
It's going to be Sammy all over again.
I hope it's not. I hope it's not. And then you fast forward to the main event, and I was almost ready, like, to give Jade some flowers, but then...
Until she fucked up the entire last half of the match.
They both fucked it up, though. It was just so bad.
Charlotte didn't. I disagree with you on that. Almost every fucking botch that happened was because of Jade.
And you're probably right.
She can't fucking balance herself in any fucking situation.
No.
Somebody's supposed to, she's supposed to lift them up and they're supposed to slide over her back. She fucking falls every time.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Every fucking time. She goes to fucking do Alexa Bliss's fucking finisher. She fucks up getting set up into the fucking move. She fucking was starting to run like she was going to get Irish whipped.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you doing? Charlotte's like, get the fuck over here, gets her into it, and then she like flails forward randomly before she was even actually ready to do it.
Yeah.
It was just like, what is going on? And then the fucking natural selection. Charlotte goes for it fucking beautifully from the avalanche natural selection, and Jade just does a front flip.
Yeah.
That's not what the natural selection is.
The match started off pretty decent, and then it just derailed.
I was like, okay, you know what? This is actually a pretty fucking solid match. Like the fucking avalanche powerbomb, was fucking dope.
Yeah,
it was beautiful. I even outright said, I said, dude, kudos to Jade, because I don't understand how you can jump from, even though it was a second rope.
Yeah,
I still don't understand how you can jump from the second rope and just go straight to your butthole.
No, yeah, exactly.
Like what the fuck? Like, I felt like it hurt me up into my throat.
Charlotte landing. Like, she put her head back.
I know,
too.
dude.
Like,
even when she did the same thing when she did like the spinning sit out powerbomb thing. I was like, Charlotte, you're like trying to land head first. I don't get it. But no, the match was like actually solid until the last half was probably too much for me to say. But you know, the last like quarter of the match, maybe third or quarter, it was just like, what the fuck's happening? But there was a redemption there.
We get
And it started with
Alexa Bliss coming back. She still got the brace, but she's playing off the Alexa Bliss with the Fiend character. And
so hot.
it's so good. So hot.
so hot.
So good. So hot. And then
I was just like,
they need to keep this character going. And then the lights go out and we get
sorry.
Officer Doofy over here.
Start choking myself.
And then the lights go out, and Tatum Paxley debuts from NXT, and
I stood up. Off my couch. I was so stoked.
The pairing could not be better.
Oh my god!
For these,
and then for them doing, I know Jade tried to fuck it up because that's what she always does. And then they turn straight from all of that into Charlotte hitting the fucking Sister Abigail
sisters,
DDT.
yeah.
I was like, ah!
Exactly.
It's the trifecta. You know, it was just, it was great.
It was a pretty tough night for the women's division, but
it was
a highlight of
it was
Alexa
pretty
Bliss.
much hot ass. And I don't mean sexually hot ass. I mean trash.
Exactly.
Including an almost entirely made up of Nikki Bella's fucking video package was absolute dog shit. Dog shit.
Yes.
Proceed.
Next, Trick Williams, Baron Corbin U.S. title rematch. I thought this match was solid.
Yeah, it was a good match.
This was a way better what they delivered at
it was
SummerSlam.
a way better match than last weekend.
I want to give flowers to whoever the producer of the match was, because for once we did not get interference. We didn't get a DQ finish. It was straight up heel tactics where someone won off of cheating that wasn't spotted by the ref.
Yep.
Baron did it alone. He's a perfect heel.
I do ask, where was the ref looking though?
Yeah,
because
he kind of got pushed off. Trick
but
pushed him off a little.
Like he stood there staring outside for a second and then turned around and did like oh shit, he's going for the pin.
Yeah, true.
I was like, what are you looking at? You should have got pushed to the side and then immediately turned around. But I do agree with you.
This in no way, like we've talked about it, people are allowed to take losses. This in no way makes Trick look weak in any way.
No, this, if anything, adds more fuel to it.
Yeah, it builds on to their feud, and then Baron comes off as a guy you can hate. And so I wanted to give kudos to it because it was a great match. And then you follow it up in backstage with Carmelo Hayes going on the attack, which, hell yes.
Yep.
So I like the future of the U.S. Championship with where it is right now.
And is that next Friday is in the Boston Garden?
Yes.
So we're getting Mello versus Corbin.
Yeah.
That's going to be great.
I'm just loving it. Next up, the Randy Cody segment. I first was like, all that theme song just for Cody to cut him off and then like Randy run off. I thought that's where it was going to end. And I was like, fucking waste of time. And then Cody goes on the mic and then Randy goes on to his part. And I really liked how he was just like, you challenged me to listen to the voices and it didn't work for me. But now I know the worst version of me can beat you, and I love that. And then Cody comes out of nowhere and goes, "You're the last legend around. You know, I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, he said,
I don't have to be the good guy anymore. You're the last legend.
You were known as a legend killer, but look around.
Who's gonna kill you?
He said, look around, Randy. You're the last legends left. My question for you is, who's gonna kill you?
I just thought,
I was like,
fuck, dude, that was so badass.
Clean. Yeah, it was good.
It was so badass.
It feels good to finally be able to give Cody flowers again.
Yeah. I was nervous.
And I don't think he screamed enough.
He did not.
On SmackDown
He
this
did
week.
not.
That might have been the longest running fucking thing in cinematic history.
Woo! So, props to them. I'm excited for this feud. Again, Cody's not in a title picture. I liked how Randy says he's still gunning for it. worst version of him can win the 15 champion. Just absolutely thought that was a great promo. The "who's gonna kill you" part was just mic drop.
Yeah.
Oof.
Mike throw. He threw it down after he said it,
that's
like hard. Like they might need to check on somebody in the audience because I'm sure that bitch bounced.
Yes. And now my banger, the KO Punk face off.
Oh yeah.
This felt real. I know there is history between the two from Ring of Honor. I read that,
but they never crossed paths.
No, they didn't cross paths. But at the time, Punk was a locker room leader. The booker told, "Hey, you need to go talk to him about wrestling in a t-shirt and everything." And so basically that's where the weight call outs were coming out in that promo was from referencing kind of that. I think they've squashed that whole beef, but they're playing off of that. Kudos to Justin for giving me the history on that, because I was like, I don't think they wrestled each other in Ring of Honor.
I looked it up. They've never had a televised or official one-on-one match before. So unless anything's been in dark matches.
Yeah. But apparently after that comment was made, hey, you got to wrestle in a singlet or something, KO did, but he purposely just made the match terrible. And then he later on, when he faced Stone Cold, posted a picture saying, I wrestled in a t-shirt against Stone Cold in the main event, kind of jabbing at Punk and then and stuff. So I don't know if their history is still they're beefing backstage or anything, but they played it off so well in this. It felt real. We've talked it till we're blue in the face. We love when they blur the lines like this. And it's just refreshing to have KO back on our screens. Man. We said it during SummerSlam that this is only good thing for SmackDown. It's only good things because he's back, and it didn't disappoint. The only thing disappointing is that it's a title match on SmackDown, when he said so. But it is in Toronto, so maybe KO can pull some magic.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, that's what my banger was.
Yeah, I mean it was great. It was awesome. Just the back and forth. It wasn't yelling. It was intense in the lowest possible way of intensity.
Yes.
Right?
They're staying professional.
Staying professional. But it felt like you were on edge the entire time, but at the same time it was calm.
Yeah.
Which was a cool, different, kind of refreshing take on one of these, because lately it seems like it's just been a lot of yelling.
Yeah.
So,
and I know we talk a lot about, Punk is greatest on the mic, Rock is, and everything. And I think there's different styles. Punk is great when he's blurring the line of telling real, pipe bombs. Rock is just entertaining on the mic. I think KO matches Punk. I don't think KO is by any means the greatest on the mic, but he matches that style of Punk where it just, I agree. They're both clashing in the same kind of way, blurring the lines, kind of pipe bomb, but they also like to throw jokes in there and everything. So I don't know, man, I'm super pumped. I wish the feud could go a little longer, but it's just a 2-week turnaround. But by God, please put the title on KO, because that would be badass.
That'd be so cool.
Hell yeah. SmackDown wasn't terrible.
SmackDown wasn't. It wasn't.
By any means.
The men's division really carried it.
Yes. Yes.
Plus Tatum Paxley.
Yes. Belts question of the week. If WWE ever brought back the 60-minute Iron Man match, which two current wrestlers do you think would put on the best one?
This is a good one. I went back and forth quite a bit on different wrestlers for this. And I actually thought that my kind of runner-up here would be KO and Punk.
Okay, yeah.
Because I was like, we've never seen them wrestle, so how cool would it be for the title match to be in a 60-minute Iron Man match against two dudes that we've never seen in the ring before together? Yeah. That would be really interesting, because I don't feel like... mean, I don't know the history of 60-minute Iron Man matches, but I feel like most of them are probably dudes who have wrestled each other before, because there's that wrestling feud that usually leads to a 60-minute Iron Man match, right? It's not usually like the first time they've ever faced each other is in that match.
Yes,
so
exactly.
I thought that would be cool. The one I actually went with for the almost the exact opposite reason of what I just explained with that, is purely because of these two individuals' history, their storied history, their 25 maybe plus year history. And I thought, what a cool fucking end. It was kind of bringing me back to SummerSlam last weekend of like Roman and Seth, and like kind of assuming that that's the last time they're going to face each other in their career.
Yeah.
What a cool way that this could go with some of the matches we've seen between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
No shit.
Is that what you did too?
I said KO Sami Zayn.
I literally said for the final feud of their career.
Because when you think of an Iron Man match, to your point, like, it'd be cool if it was like a first time someone was facing each other, but usually this is like the Hell in the Cell moment. Yeah. It's like a culmination of a feud, pushing each other to their limits, 60-minute match and everything, trying to get pinfalls and everything. And I was like, KO and Sammy just have that history of being friends, of being sworn enemies, and to put them into that, like, KO can bring the brutality, Sammy brings like the aerial, but even KO does too. It's just, there's so many athletic things they can do to keep you in this match for 60 minutes and everything. And so I agree with you. I just think the storied history between the two. I
just thought too, like what if you were able to play it, if WWE Creative were to go back all the way back to like their indies days or whatever too, like all the way back to the first time they ever faced each other one-on-one.
Yeah.
And you took every one-on-one match that they've ever wrestled and you looked at the stats of win-loss record. And if you were to push it to where going into this match, they're fucking even in their career.
That'd be badass.
They're even in their career. This is the breaker, and it's for career. Like, career's on the line.
Ooh.
Right, like what a fucking finish
story
to the to this story,
to their saga.
Like if they were dead even in one-on-one matches going into it, so neither of them have a leg up on each other at anything.
Yeah, and
then it's just like, all right. This is where we're at. 60-minute Iron Man match. Whoever wins, obviously, one more falls.
Yeah.
So, in the allotted time, and the loser retires.
Yeah.
Like, what a way to end the fucking story.
Yeah.
Between these two.
Dude, that would be sick. That would be so sick.
That would be such a good use of WWE creative and history and everything. And so just that being said right there, it's never going to happen.
They don't like to build off of history.
No, they don't like to do good things.
I did have like a men's runner up, and it's just because their matches that they have put on have been incredible. It's Ilya Dragunov versus Gunther. I think the two would just clash so well in an Iron Man match. And then I did choose a women's one, which I would say Io and Bianca Belair would pull off an amazing Iron Woman match.
I kind of had the thought of a women's one as well, and I don't know if we've ever seen more than a one-on-one Iron Man match.
They do I think it's called the Iron Survivor. It's at Deadline. It's an NXT match, and they basically...
That's right.
They do...
Yeah, is that like 6 of them or 5 of them or something?
It's like 5 of them, and they have like a penalty box. If you get pinned, you get put in. But it's essentially an iron... You have the most wins at the end of the match, you win the match.
Okay. So my thought was a triple threat match, 60-minute Iron Women's match, Rhea, Liv, and Becky.
Ooh, that would be good. That would be so good. So good.
Yeah, it would be fucking phenomenal.
Ooh, yeah. That brings us over to
Blockbusters.
Lights, camera, action. Bring us on over to our focus features. Ryan, you're up first.
Yeah. Got a hopeful redemption story being created here. We got Run, Hide, Fight Infidels. The synopsis of this is when radical Islam terrorists hijack a liberal college's pro-Palestine encampment to enforce barbaric Sharia, I think? Sharia law. Yeah, there it is. On students and execute infidels in a makeshift caliphate. There's a lot of words.
Big words
I'm struggling with right now. A ragtag band of red-blooded students, a security guard tired of Uncle Tom's smears, and a Delta Force vet must arm up to save their clueless peers and keep America from surrendering to the enemy on its own soil. The cast is, among other people, but the only one that really I felt like mattered in this situation was Jonathan Majors, because it's kind of his comeback, in a sense.
Yeah.
Since I will outright say unceremoniously being fired from Marvel. Release date will be September 16th, 2026, and the platform is the Daily Wire Plus.
I've never heard of that.
Me either.
I thought maybe...
So this is like been put out from the Daily Wire, and this apparently is it's a sequel to a 2020 film that the Daily Wire put out.
Oh, really?
But it's a full new cast.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was just kind of what I read. So, the trailer looks fucking pretty cool, though.
The trailer looks
pretty
awesome.
crazy.
It's unique idea. It's like almost like a Civil War, but not really. It's terrorists already in the U.S., and it's just a wild concept. And
it reminded me of like Red Dawn.
Yeah.
Right. Like that idea of us being invaded to some sort of extent.
Yeah.
Right.
And the trailer just, I mean, it doesn't go into great detail of his acting skills, but Jonathan Majors is such a great actor. Like,
he really is. Yeah.
It just, every time, like, cause you've had one more movie with him in it. I forget. It was like Milk.
Magazine Dreams?
Magazine Dreams, yes.
The bodybuilder?
Yeah, the bodybuilder, and that was the last trailer with him in it.
So that one was before all the shit with Marvel happened.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Was supposed to be coming out,
So
and then when it happened, and he got fired, because that was also a Disney film, Magazine Dreams, they shelved that film for a few years to kind of like let everything kind of
settle down. But it just, every time I see him in this now, this second time, and it's just like, I'm disappointed that we don't get to see his King play out, you know? And that's just unfortunate, because I think he would have delivered so much good things in that.
I agree.
But yeah, no, this looks crazy good, and I'm interested in this Daily Wire Plus. I've never heard of it before.
I know, yeah. Interesting.
Next up, and this is kind of a follow-up, but we only got a teaser briefly, and so it was in What's the News, but we officially got the trailer for the movie Primetime. And synopsis is a quick one. In 2006, To Catch a Predator host Chris Hansen sets out to make television history. The cast is Robert Pattinson, Merritt Wever, Skylar Gisondo, Matthew Mayer, Anna Faris, and Bokeem Woodbine. Release date for this is also in September on the 25th of this year, and it's going to be out in the theaters. What do you think of this trailer?
It looks good. It looks intense. It looks pretty wild. It also kind of has me, I'm like, are they like faking something to try to make a headline initially, or I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely get those vibes from this trailer, and I don't know the history behind this show.
Skylar Gisondo's character, they're like, you're playing a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
And it's like, now I'm confused.
Yeah.
Is this all like
But it's...
Or is it he's playing the 13-year-old to set up and catch actual predators.
That
You know
it
what I mean?
might
Like,
be.
I don't know.
But the trailer, yeah, it kind of leaves it loose. It kind of reminds me of the movie Nightcrawler
With
Jake Gyllenhaal,
yeah.
where he is like trying to get stories and kind of making them happen,
Yeah.
and everything. So it kind of gave me those vibes. Robert Pattinson is just on a movie role
Yeah, man.
like he's going on a ride right now, and his voice is totally different. He really matches, because I just watched some segments with Chris Hansen. I was like, dang, his voice sounds
Yeah.
eerily similar and everything. He got the look. He looks totally different, and it's just crazy. You see Elizabeth from New Girl in this. There was Creed from The Office and everything. So just kind of seen some similar faces in there.
I didn't even see Anna Faris in the trailer. Was she in the trailer?
It was like a brief segment.
Okay, I didn't even realize that she was in it.
Yeah, but yeah, no, the big takeaway was like, oh, it's not just To Catch a Predator. There's more of a story here. Like,
Yeah.
Are they making up things to happen or whatever? I thought it was really cool to see the TV slot of things, and SmackDown was on. Friday night SmackDown was on there. One trio. There's just some shows where I was like, oh yeah, I watched that and everything. So it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
What's in the news?
It's all you, dog.
It's all me. Not very much. Not much came out this week that I was very interested in.
Same.
Even Thomas Crown Affair, which we'll talk on here, was a trailer from last week, but just kind of caught my eye this time around. And really, I put it on there because it definitely looks like a different take of... Obviously, this is the third iteration of it. There was Steve McQueen's original, and then Pierce Brosnan did one with Rene Russo. And that was the first one I saw. I didn't see the Steve McQueen one, but
I've never seen any of it.
it was like a art thief. Pierce Brosnan was an art thief, and then Rene Russo's character works for the museum where he stole it from, but they end up dating or whatever, and she's kind of like onto him about stealing and whatnot. So
Gotcha.
kind of cool premise, and I thought this is a cool take on it because it's definitely more updated. You got Michael B. Jordan behind it, and it looks like a fun ride.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the trailer. I think it was like the third time I've seen the trailer now. I saw it on TV at one point. We saw it before Spider-Man.
You did. I only saw Jumanji.
You're right. I saw it before Spider-Man. That was the one that I think that they just played when you texted me. Did it start yet? And then this week. So
Okay.
yeah, no, I mean it looks good. It looks interesting.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know anything about this. So
Yeah. I it's been a long time since I've seen the Thomas Crown Affair, the Pierce Brosnan one, but I remember enjoying it. So that's why I put that on here. More nostalgia than anything.
yeah.
Lionsgate looks like they're going to be launching a reboot to Leprechaun. Were you a fan of this, and are you excited for the idea of more Leprechaun coming out?
I wasn't a very big fan of the original franchise. I saw, it felt like there was like 74 of them. But I think I saw.
I think there was like 8 of them,
maybe the first 3. Then
Yeah.
I saw. But that's been a long time, and no, I wasn't really a fan of them. They're not ones that I'm like. They're like Chucky to me, where I'm like Chucky is also. I'm not like a huge fan of Chucky.
Yeah.
I've seen most of them, except for like the Child's Play show that they put out or whatever. I haven't seen that, but still, I'm just like, they're just not my thing. I'm just kind of like, whatever. So I mean, if they do a really good job and it looks really good, will I see it? Of course.
Yeah.
Will I give it a chance? Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But am I like, woohoo? Do I feel the same way about this that I feel about like Camp Crystal Lake or the fucking Freddy, the Freddy Krueger Nightmare on Elm Street
Yeah.
stuff? No.
Yeah. No,
Absolutely
I'm
not.
kind of in the same boat where Did I enjoy it to a point? Yeah, I did, but it was also different. It wasn't like a straight up horror. It was like a comedy horror kind of thing where it just wasn't taking itself seriously, and it got really far fetched for sure. So
wasn't Jennifer Aniston in like the first
in the first one? Yeah,
I definitely remember that.
But yeah, no, if they could, they can have a different take on it. I know they kind of did with, they had Hornswoggle as the Leprechaun in Leprechaun Origins. So they've attempted. Let's see if they can do it again, kind of thing. So lastly in the news is Violent Night 2. Have you seen the first one?
I have not.
Okay. So the first one, I mean, it's like just no nonsense violence. There's like there is a story, but it's really, you're here for the crazy out of place violence. It's wild, and this looks like it follows up very, very similarly. And you add Kristen Bell to it.
Was she not in the first one?
No.
Okay.
And then,
I was curious about that because I love that part. That's my wife. Now you're in real trouble.
And MJF is in it too.
Yeah, I know. I saw that too.
Yeah,
the other cookie cutters the dude's forehead. He's like, oh my God, that's so gross.
David Harbour is just so good in this kind of role.
Does that guy kind of... Yeah. The guy really... He smells really good. They put him in the oven. Is it just me or is... No, yeah, he smells really good.
It's just kind of like the movie Nobody. It's just violence. That's all it is. And
I'm
a
definitely
loose
going
story.
to have to watch the first one because I never really saw anything about it. So this is really the first time seeing it other than probably like posters of the first one. Because I've definitely seen David Harbour dressed up as like the Bloody Santa before. Yeah. And so I was just kind of like, whatever, another bullshit Christmas thing. Yeah. But I was watching this trailer. I'm like, okay, I might have to go watch the first one.
It's a fun ride. My brother, we went over to his house for Christmas. He's like, "Can throw on a Christmas movie," and there's just a scene where they're in a shed. No, it was Chris. Oh, okay. And there's like a scene in a shed where it's just like, holy shit. So it's crazy. It's not for the squeamish, definitely. It's gory and everything, but like in a funny way. Yeah. So this looks like it follows suit.
Ready or Not.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So
like just over the top blood and gore, but like funny too at the same time. Yeah,
exactly. Special segment of the week, we're doing Blockbuzzin, and the movie we chose is how we closed out our July binge cap. Spider-Man Brand New Day. We got the buckets. We got the drink combo. Cup. Another one to add.
$50 well spent.
Another Marvel bucket to add to our bucket collection.
Absolutely.
We got Captain America.
Fantastic Four.
We got the Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh, Deadpool Wolverine, yeah. Is that 4? Is that the 4 Marvel buckets?
I don't have the Fantastic Four one. But I know you did, right?
Yeah. It's right down here. You didn't get the Fantastic Four?
I didn't. I really regret not getting it.
Didn't we go see that together?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Did you not eat at the theater that day?
I don't remember what happened.
You're a whore.
I don't know why I didn't get it. I was more going, why didn't we get the Galactus one? You know?
That would still be up.
Yeah, that would just be
here.
Right here.
That's one of my biggest regrets in life. Is us not splitting the $100 for the Galactus.
Because it's so cool.
It is so fucking sick.
And they had it in stock. I heard those were selling up like crazy.
All I know is whatever the fuck they put out for Doomsday.
We're doing
it.
Yeah, for sure.
We're doing it.
I'm not going to miss anything big again. Are they going to
put out a new one for Endgame, for the re-release of Endgame? Are they going to do like the fucking Infinity Gauntlet or some shit?
Please.
Like it's like the gauntlet holding like an Avengers
bucket? Or is it Iron Man's fist with the gauntlet?
That could be it too.
That would be pretty badass.
I
think Thanos fits. Yeah,
that would be the
but
best.
I would love that.
No, that would be the best. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I
That
think
would be
that's
cool.
what we're really. I think that's why they're re-releasing Endgame, is kind of lean into the Iron Man part to kind of paint the picture of Doomsday. Maybe.
Well, there's new footage.
Yeah.
In the re-release of Endgame.
So I don't know.
Coming
I don't know.
Next month.
In September, yeah.
Right?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But we digress.
I would.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. Why is it buzzing? It's the next big Marvel movie. It already is over $1 billion in the first week. Pretty much since the first weekend, it was basically $1 billion movie.
It went to 1.1 on Monday.
Yeah. So it's huge. Everyone's talking about it. Bleacher Report.
Yeah, ESPN, yeah. It's not just us saying it.
It's not just us saying it. What'd you think, man?
First off, spoiler.
Yeah, big spoiler
We're talking
alert.
about the movie. I thought it was fucking fantastic. I thought it was amazing.
No pun intended.
I really thought that it was cool. It was very well done because to me, it made it feel like there wasn't really like a legitimate bad guy in the movie, but that the bad guy in the movie was like revenge or rage kind of, right? Like when you look at it at quite a few different aspects of it. I know the Metzger guy or Metzger? Is that
Metzger, yeah.
Yeah, Metzger guy is technically, I think, the bad guy in that movie. And I know that character eventually becomes somebody, I don't remember who in the comics, but
yeah, I read it. I forgot as well.
But I just thought it was, I don't know, it's like hard to actually like verbalize how good that movie was, because like No Way Home was fucking amazing, but there was a lot of nostalgia.
They leaned on that very heavily.
Like they were pulling from the entirety of all Spider-Man movies and the entire multiverse of it all, which was awesome, and that was truly one of the best real first glimpses and looks into the multiverse that we got also, so that was huge. This is a standalone, doesn't really feel like it has much connection to anything else at the moment, which I mean, obviously we know that it is leading to other things. But, you know, with the exception of the Punisher being in it, you know, it wasn't like this is also really kind of the first Spider-Man movie that we're getting in the MCU that is a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
There's no Tony Stark. There's no Happy. There's no Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield in this, right?
Yeah.
Not that that they make it not a Spider-Man movie, but you know what I mean? Like, this is a first that felt like Tom Holland led, actually, like, he was the lead. He was the driving force. John Bernthal's Punisher was like a side character in this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it truly felt like that. Zendaya was in it a bit, but not as much as the other movies. It didn't feel like her character arc in this it wasn't nearly as much. Same with Ned. Yeah. Like, this really felt like it was a Tom Holland focused film. Yeah. And used to introduce, which I actually was shocked. I know there was a lot of rumors as to who Sadie Sink could be playing. Yeah. And I know who she ended up being is the number one rumor that it was. Yeah. But there was a really big part of me that was like, I feel like that's too easy. That's too on the nose. Yeah. I don't think that they would do that. Plus, I was like, why introduce her now before Doomsday, given the reboot is going to be post Secret Wars? How is this all going to come together if that is the situation? Yeah. But lo and behold, we get Jean motherfucking Grey
Yes, we do.
in Sadie Sink, and she might be my favorite.
Yeah.
She might be my favorite version of Jean Grey, and that's saying something because Famke Janssen.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Famke Janssen.
Famke Janssen. She was fan. I mean, she was the only Jean Grey we really ever knew.
Yeah.
Right. I know Sophie Turner played it for 2 movies or maybe 3 movies. First Class.
Not First Class, but
X-Men.
definitely in Apocalypse, Dark Phoenix, and then I think maybe Days of Future Past.
Was she not in First Class?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Okay. But regardless, I did see a graphic that was pretty cool, though, that we have now gotten a different Jean Grey exactly 10 years apart in 3 different decades.
Oh, no way.
So because it was I think X2, or it might have been X-Men Last Stand, came out in 06.
Yeah.
Or one of them.
Because the first movie was 2000. And then.
Yeah, so one of them came out in 06. It was probably Last Stand then at that point.
Yeah.
And then Days of Future Past maybe was 16.
Mm-hmm.
And then now this in 2026.
That's
so I was
wild.
that was kind of cool.
That is
boom,
so
boom,
cool.
Boom. But, and then to just kind of add to this talking point and topic here, this week we got the actual clarification that Sadie Sink's Jean Grey will be in the X-Men reboot, going along with Kit Connor's Cyclops was just announced.
Yeah.
Which I don't know who he is. I've never really seen anything with him in it, but I looked him up and I was like, oh shit, that I think is going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
And Samara Weaving's Emma Frost. So we got
coming together.
3 members of the MCU X-Men reboot announced, and you could have cast a branch as Cyclops with Samara Weaving and Sadie Sink in this movie together, and nobody would have even batted an eye at who the fuck was playing Cyclops.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Because you got those 2 absolute freaking stunners of actresses in the MCU now. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, the Spider-Man movie just it rocked, dude. It was well done. It was emotional. Mm-hmm. It was, to your point, it was Tom Holland's Spider-Man movie this time.
And I think this was some of the best acting Tom Holland we've seen from Tom Holland in the MCU.
Yeah, where there was cheesy jokes in there, but it was more serious,
dramatic, real intense.
Yeah, and to me, a lot of the first half of the movie felt like you're watching a comic book. There was a lot of villains thrown in there, and maybe some people are disappointed with the screen time of those villains, but it felt like a comic movie. I mean, they were villains taking over the city, and Spider-Man was taking care of them one by one, kind of thing. So I really appreciated that. The darkness to it was great. I do like that the villain wasn't really a villain until the surprise at the end. Yeah, where it is Mesker and not Jean Grey. She was just looking for her sister, and so.
I also liked the added play into Jean's powers that we never really saw in the other iterations of it, because her ability to get in somebody's mind and actually use them as a puppet essentially is one of her comic book powers. Yeah, that has been corralled, I guess, in a sense, by Professor X. Yeah, because Professor X is who kind of trained her to control her powers and use them for good and stuff like that. And so that's one of the reasons why I really like this, is because this is an origin story of a sense for Jean Grey in the MCU. Yeah, before she even meets Professor X. Yeah, because every other version of it has been essentially she already knows him and is a part of that world. Yeah, absolutely. To a point. So
I liked that. It wasn't leaning on Tony Stark tech, Stark tech, it was more just the Spider-Man that we grew up loving, you
Yeah.
know? So I really appreciate it. The Punisher, John Bernthal and Tom Holland's chemistry was phenomenal.
Absolutely
I like how they played off each other.
Yeah.
It was just all around great movie. I rank it in the top 3 Spider-Man movies. Honestly,
It was great.
I think Spider-Man 2 for me, and honestly, Brand New Day I think is number 2. Like
Yeah.
it was so good, and the post-credit scene just kind of like gets your imagination going.
Yeah. 'Cause you're
Like,
what does this mean?
is it Secret Wars? Is it?
Could it be Doomsday? Because he wasn't announced for Doomsday, but
Yeah,
it's fucking Marvel, so who knows?
because you're like going, well, Ned's app is people spotting him and
Mm-hmm.
reporting it on there. So maybe it was Fantastic Four because they're on their way to Earth. You know,
Yeah.
did they spot him somewhere? They left it very ambiguous but exciting because even it said Spider-Man will return, but it didn't say where.
Yeah.
And usually it's like, this person will return in Infinity War or Endgame, and
Yeah.
it did not do that. So all around, amazing experience.
Great.
The theater was packed.
Yes, it was.
It's just exciting to see Marvel hitting it off.
Yeah. You
even
guys got
more.
to do the walk of shame across walking late.
I thought you were waving. You were giving me
was
the
not.
bird the whole
Second
way.
I saw you, I was like this and I just held it. You
Just-
fuck.
It's worth the buzz.
It really is.
I really enjoyed this one, and love that this is one of the stepping stones into Doomsday. So
Yeah. Blockbusters question of the week. I posed this one and I said, what character death was the most satisfying to watch? You could take this in a myriad of ways.
yeah,
So,
I
what do you got?
I was kind of going between 2. I stuck to 1, okay, but I went with, and I've called this movie out for several answers, but the T-800 in Terminator 2, Arnold Schwarzenegger dying at the end of Judgment Day when he's getting lowered into, because the first movie he's the bad guy
Yep.
going on a killing spree. Movie 2 is him becoming a good guy,
He's sent back to
sacrificing
protect, yeah.
himself for the better of humankind, and it was bittersweet, but it
Yeah.
was just like it was a total character arc, and
Yeah.
I love that movie to death, and I didn't want to see him die. You obviously see him come back in other iterations down
Yeah.
the road, but no, I thought that was a satisfying end to Terminator 2.
Yeah, absolutely. So that wasn't your runner-up, right?
No,
that was your
that
one.
was
Okay.
that was
okay.
my one.
I have 2 because they're completely.
Well, then I'll share my second one after you.
Okay, fair. But the reason I have 2 is neither are like a runner-up.
Yeah.
They're both, in my mind, equal. They're just completely opposite spectrums of satisfying to watch.
Yeah.
Right? The first one is Lord Farquaad and Shrek.
Good call.
Just because he's such a fucking little dickhead the entire movie.
He
You're just
really
like, God. And it's like a Disney movie. Well, I don't think it's Disney. Shrek's not
DreamWorks.
Disney. It's DreamWorks, yeah. But still, it's like that style-esque of thing where it's like a kid's movie. You're like, and you're not expecting him to die.
Yeah.
And then he just gets eaten by the dragon. And you're like, oh, shit. Fuck yeah. They just said fuck you to that motherfucker. Hell yeah. So like that just like, and then just the fact that in the scene, the entirety of the population of everybody inside the castle when it happens just starts cheering.
Yeah.
Like that they've been waiting for that day to come, you know?
Yeah.
So there's that one. My other one, which is more on like the more kind of serious, like from the second this guy walked on your screen, you wanted him to fucking die. And when it finally happens, you're just like, you could picture yourself being the one sticking the fucking bayonet through his throat. And that's Colonel William Tavington from The Patriot.
Yeah, I think I used him as an answer of one of the best villains because of how
Yeah.
much you hate that guy.
Yeah,
and
you did.
To,
And yes.
to watch him die, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great callback because
Yeah.
it was satisfying to see that
Abso-fucking-lutely.
fucker die.
Yeah.
That guy plays such a good bad guy.
Such a good bad guy. God, he's so good.
But The Patriot, I think, is right up
That's
there.
it's a great movie.
It is, and just a great villain.
That,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That might end up having to be our next classic critique.
I don't hate that idea.
Came out in 2000. It definitely meets the criterion.
Yes, it does.
It's over 25 years old.
My runner-up was, I think, Commodore in Gladiator, Walking Phoenixes.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was like a
dude.
combo deal where, like, I mean, I didn't want Maximus to die, but, like, it was just, like, he got the poison knife in him, so he's going to die regardless, but he still gets to kill
Yeah.
the Commodore Walking
Yeah,
Phoenix's character, and that was just satisfying as well.
That's a good one.
Another good one was,
When the Black Pearl and the Flying Dutchman
ooh,
in at World's End go side by side
Mm-hmm.
on opposite sides, I guess, of
Calypso.
no, it's the one like naval fleet
Oh, yeah.
ship. I forget the dude's name, Beckett or something like
Yeah,
that.
Colonel Beckett.
And it's just they just start just fucking ripping it apart, and his crew's like, "Sir, give us the order! Sir, give us an order!" And he's just standing there. And then he like whispers something to himself, like under his breath. He just says some like random kind of saying thing,
Yeah.
and then the one guy's like, his like right hand man, abandon ship,
Yeah.
and they all jump off, and then he's just slow motion walking down the steps as everything's just exploding
Such a
around,
cool
him, and then
scene.
gets engulfed in flames. Like it was just like, oh fuck yeah, that was awesome.
That was such a cool
was great.
scene. Great call there.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Episode 114.